Hi and welcome to today's practice. Today we are going to be looking at silk reeling, which is one of the foundational practices in Qigong. It's about targeting tendons, ligaments, joints, really to help kind of release tension, bring some motion and some movement back into those areas, and really just help them to move more freely, particularly if they've been stuck and feeling a bit rigid for a while. We use circular motions, we might be repeating them a few times, working through the body. It's a really great practice, it's quite accessible, it's relatively simple, and also interestingly, it's called silk reeling because we want our bodies to be like silk, strong and supple. But also it gets its name because it is similar to the process of silk spinning, that kind of circular motion creating and weaving the silk. So this is what we're going to be looking at. Again, it's fairly simple, but again, be careful. Work within your own range of motion, don't work into pain, and as ever, it's always best to have a doctor's go ahead if you are new to the practices. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, let's begin. We're standing in our usual standing posture, feet round about hip width apart, and we're just going to begin with some alternate heel raises. Just as if we are marching on the spot. Just lifting one heel after the other and only as high as is comfortable. And remembering to breathe while we're at it. Temptation can be sometimes to hold on to the breath while we're doing these practices, but always try and keep that breath flowing. Perfect. And then setting the feet back down, giving each leg a shake out. And then we've got two options now. We're going to do ankle circles, and we've got a couple of ways of doing this. First option is just to lift one heel, keeping the ball of the foot on the floor, and just making some circles through the heel like so. We can try like that. If you'd like to test your balance a little bit further, you can lift one leg, extending it out to the front and the side, and just making those circles, pointing and flexing with the foot. So just find the version that works best for you. And then we are reversing the direction. Good. And set that leg down. We'll take it to the other side. Again, the two options, we can either just lift the heel, making some circles like so. Or if you'd like, coming into balance, extending that leg, pointing, flexing. Good. Reversing direction. Setting the foot down. A couple of options for this next one as well. It's going to bend over slightly, hinging at the hips, hands travel down the thighs towards the knees. First option, we can just massage into the knees, just using the hands, give them a rub. This is probably the best option if you've got any knee issues or any injuries or problems you're experiencing. If your knees are feeling all right, we can actually bring some motion into the knees themselves by just taking them out in a circle like so. Again, there can be a little circle, smaller range of motion, or if it's comfortable, you can make that circle a bit bigger. And then reversing direction. Good. Coming back into stillness. Inhaling as we rise, coming back up. Breath at the top, releasing, shaking out the hands, give a little shake out for the legs. Bring our hands onto the hips. We're going to do a few hip circles, really just as if pretending that we're hula hooping here. So I'm just going to extend the hips out to one side, to the front, other side, and to the back. I'm going to working with the range of motion that's right for you. It can be a smaller circle or bigger. There's no hierarchy to the size of the movements. The bigger motion isn't necessarily better or more beneficial. We all have entirely unique bodies. It's about finding the right motion that suits you and feels good in your body on any given day. Let's take it in the opposite direction. And back to centre. Good. Stepping out with the legs. Just having a pause here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. I'm going to work into the wrists now. And all we're going to do is going to take one hand, maybe starting with your right hand here, and we're just going to start circling through the wrist. Making some circles with the hand, coming up and down, stretching out through the ping finger, stretching out through the palms. So it's still feeling like there's some sort of dynamic motion in there. We're not just sort of flopping the wrist around, spreading the fingers. And then reversing. Good. And then release, taking it to the other side, making a circle going in one direction. Remembering to spread the fingers, spreading the palms, and reverse. And release, giving a bit of a shake out. A similar movement, the same principle of making circular motions, but this time working into the elbows. And this time what I'm going to do, I'm going to place one hand on the inside of the elbow. And I'm going to take this extended hand, I'm going to draw it in towards the body, travelling up my torso on the inside of the other arm, and then out of the top. And as I do so, this hand is travelling around the elbow. It's kind of massaging, gently rubbing into the elbow. Making some circular motions here. Moving slowly, consciously. Then we're going to reverse direction. I'm going to bring the arm up, down, travelling on the inside of the arm, and then out and up again. Continuing to massage the inside of that elbow as we've reversed direction. Do one more. And release, have a bit of a shake out. You might be feeling that travelling up the arm round into the back of the shoulder. Placing the hand on the inside of the elbow. This time we're drawing the hand in, inside the arm, up the body, and out and over. Final one. In that direction, of course, we have to reverse it. It comes up, travels over, down the inside of the arm, down the body. Final one, coming down, good, and release. Maybe a little roll out through the shoulders. Final one for the wrists and the hands. We're going to have the arms tucked in, elbows towards the sides, forearms extended out in front, palms facing up. All we're going to do is we're going to shake through the hands, through the wrists, through the palms, into the fingers. Perfect. And a good shake with as much vigour as you fancy, or it can be a smaller movement. It doesn't have to be wildly energetic. Just see how you're feeling today. And then I'm going to take in the opposite direction, exactly the same movement, but with the palms down. Just imagine myself expelling any stagnant chi, throwing it out through the hands, out through the fingers, expelling it through the body. And then release, shaking out finally. A little bit of work into the shoulders now. What we're going to do is we're going to bring our thumb just to touch the fingertips as if we've got little bird beaks. We're bringing the hands and the fingers to rest on the collarbone. What we're going to do is a move called rooster. We're going to draw the elbows forward, up and back. Making these circles with the arms leading with the elbows. Remembering to breathe. And maybe the chest lifts slightly as the elbows lift and then come down. Let's do 3 more. Final one and release. The arms to fall out to the side again, giving them a little bit of a shake. I'm going to have a little bit of a side stretch now, just an extra one we've thrown in. This is called picking cherries. It's a really nice movement and very good for a bit of lengthening out through the waist. I'm going to start with our hands up in a kind of a cactus position. And all we're going to do is going to reach up with one arm, take a bit of a side bend, feel the stretch through the side body, and then down. And taking it to the other side. Feeling that flow, movement, gentle from side to side. Last one. That's good. Bringing the arms down, have a bit of a shake out. Let's have a little step out as well before we continue. I'm going to continue with that starting posture of having the arms up in a cactus shape. We're going to do a move called spinal cord breathing. And what we're going to do with this, I'll show you from the side. Hands up in this cactus shape, loose fists. I'm going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to draw the forearms close together. And as we do, we're tucking the tailbone, dropping the head, rounding the spine. We're curling over, maybe a bit of a bend into the knees. And as we inhale, we open up, lifting through the chest, straightening the body. Exhaling again, rounding, dropping the head. And this is a motion. Inhale to lift and open. Exhaling, rounding over. do 3 more together. Make this our last one. The arms out to the side. Again, give us a bit of a roll through the shoulders if they're feeling a bit stiff. I've been doing some work, stepping it out, shaking it out as well. 2 more moves before we close. I'm going to do a Qigong favourite and a personal favourite of mine. This is knocking on the doors of life. Resetting our standing posture, feet about hip width apart, and we're just going to start twisting from the waist, allowing the arms to rise up, gently tapping against the lower body, against the lower back. As we turn, looking over the shoulder, the arm that's travelling behind to the lower back. This is a really nice movement to do first thing in the morning, just to help wake up, both physically and mentally. Gives you a little energy boost. It's also a nice one, if you're like me, if you ever experience a mid-afternoon slump. And if a siesta or a nap isn't an option, you need something just to keep you going. So I recommend this very highly. A few more rounds. Slowing it down. Coming back to centre. Just checking where our feet, they may have travelled a little bit with that twisting motion, just bringing them back in. We'll do our final movement. This is bringing down the sky. What we're going to do is we're going to inhale. As we do, arms travel out to the sides. When we get to shoulder height, elbows bend. Drawing the fingertips in close towards each other. And then exhaling, hands travelling down the body. Breathing in, breathing out. Three more. Last one. Hands to rest. One palm on top of the other on the lower belly. Take a couple of breaths together, breathing in, out through the mouth. Breathing in, out through the mouth. Last one. Releasing the hands. Have a final shake out, shake of the legs. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and do let me know in the comments below how you get on and how you're feeling. Thank you. See you next time.